What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I know I owe everyone a sincere apology. I've not been putting out content like I have previously, but that changes today because we have a Shohei Ohtani filled PSA mail day. Perfect timing, right? So we're gonna jump straight into it. But again, I appreciate everyone who have been requesting content, whether it's through Instagram, through eBay, see me at a show, YouTube comments. I fully appreciate it. Blowout. A lot of people who have been reaching out specifically saying, Tyler, we want more. We want more content. So I really do appreciate the encouragement. For those of you who have followed the channel, you know I take lapses away, and for the past couple of months, I just really have not felt putting out content. I just have not felt that urge or desire, but enough people have been giving me the kick in the balls to specifically make content recently, so here I am. Again, a lot of people have said they really benefit from this. They really enjoy looking forward to it. And for that reason, here I am. I'm back making some content for you guys. And this is going to be a Shohei Ohtani filled mail day. So 112 cards. We have gone through the financials, and I'm going to show everyone the financials at the end of this. So it's going to be a very rough estimate of what I anticipate making. We've got roughly a 56% gem rate that we're going to go through. So out of the 3 of the 4 orders that I sent off in June that I have back, this is the lowest gem rate, but it is full of Shohei Ohtani stuff. I have more orders that are full of Shohei Ohtani stuff. This is not the only order. He has been the main person that I have been buying. We're going to talk about why that is, why I've been focusing on Shohei Ohtani, why not focus on Shohei Ohtani. He's the greatest thing going in all of sports, greatest thing going in baseball, amazing brand ambassador for baseball. Compare him to any other sport. I cannot think of another person that would want as a brand ambassador. Okay, I don't care what Stephen A. Smith has to say about him not being able to speak English. Okay. Is he a good role model for everyone to look up to in terms of young kids who want to play the sport? Absolutely. Are there better role models in basketball? No. No. Are there better role models in football? I mean, maybe Patrick Mahomes. Maybe. And that's everybody knows I'm a Patrick Mahomes guy. But is he a better role model than Shohei Ohtani? No, I don't think so. I mean, Shohei is the man. And here we go. We're getting into the juice already. We got to back up. All right, PSA 10. Buying these for $4.81. You'll see how much I can sell them for in aggregate because I have a lot of them. PSA 9, again, I've been buying these. I was buying these in the spring for $100 a pop, getting them graded PSA 10, selling them for $400. Think I was doing great, $4 to $450. Now PSA 10's hitting $1,500. PSA 9s are selling what the PSA 10s were going for back whenever I was selling them in the spring. Here we are. I can still make money on this because this wave is still going up, apparently. So, Shohei Ohtani Archives. Here we go, pitching stance. Love this card. It's the true rookie. There are around 1,100 PSA 10s, not as many PSA 9s. So that one's a 9. Also have a subset archives card with Mike Trout. Love it. Very cool. Low pop on this because not many people grade this. It's a subset card. Nobody really thinks much of it. Same thing with this. This is an insert. It's the Future Stars insert set. 2 scrubs, but then Shohei Ohtani's on it. So now it's $100 plus PSA 10. Maybe 80, 90. First PSA 8 decal edge that I've ever gotten. It's in the bottom 1% of all those ever graded, so perhaps that is a crack and resubmit. Same thing with that. Luka Doncic. So we've got a ticket stub. These ticket stubs are really cool because they're numbered to the jersey, so 77. I like these. They're really, really neat. Really hoping to get a 10 on that. Did not do it. Big League. So I knew that this one was not. This was a plant card, so I submitted a blue and a gold. Blue came back a 9. The gold, you'll see the grade a little bit later, but I knew that this one was going to be a 9, so I planted it in there. Still low pop. Love this card. Borders, the regular 2018 Topps did not have borders, so if you're a traditionalist, this kind of looks like a traditional Topps card, really. It does not look like a big league card. of course, other than the logo. These are low-end cards, so you wouldn't necessarily expect that there would be a lot of value here, but there is because they're low pop. Very, very, very low pop. I want to say that was maybe a retail-only parallel. I can't really remember. This, I believe, has a crinkled surface. And I think that I saw this whenever I got the card in person. Submitted it anyway, came back a 5, but you can see it's got crinkles going all the way through the surface. Maybe you can't see it because I think it may have an inner sleeve in there too, but yeah, it's got a crinkled surface. PSA 9 firework, or PSA 10 fireworks, excuse me, number 99. PSA 7 orange pulsar, first off the line parallel, number 26 out of 26. We're going to figure out what's wrong with that. Came back a 7. PSA 9 flashback Brady, that one came back a 9, off center left to right. Blue wave PSA 10, so like that one's good. PSA 6 red wave, red on red color, numbered 149. Not sure what's up with that, probably surface, maybe that back there potentially. So maybe that's it. Love this card, unbelievable. Z-Stars, Zenith Z-Stars Copper. Submitted 2 of these, you can see one got a 9, one got a 10. Love the throwback to the 90s. Unique, it's totally different than all this Prism junk. Unique card, unique design, changes, like it just, I don't know, classic sports card to collect. Love it. And that's what these cards are geared towards. Are these rookie cards? No. But Mahomes now has a collector base. Brady has a collector base. People want to collect their rare cards. So that's why I buy them. Doesn't always have to be a rookie card. Topps Heritage, Shohei Ohtani, PSA 9. Does very, very well. Going to make money on that even though it's a 9. And then 10s are 200 plus. So, all right. We are 1 down. I want to go ahead and put these up because I do not want these to just be banging around on this table. I do enough of that already. No other comment. All right. So, the time of me filming this, it is the Friday of the National. I'm clearly not at the National. But I plan on going to the National. Got my flight booked. I'm leaving later this evening, so flying in Friday night. I'll be there Saturday, Sunday, fly home Sunday evening. So if you see me, by all means, please feel free to stop and say hi. I know that previous shows I've gone to, love interacting with the people coming up and saying hi. So if you do see me, and if I have this up by the time that you're able to watch it, by all means, come and say hi. Father's Day, number 399. Love that card, but I love this one more because it came back PSA 10. So Shohei Ohtani, PSA 10 batting, number 399. Last one of these sold was around 500. So unbelievable. PSA 9 left to right, off-centered, flashback Burrow, but don't care because this one came back PSA 10. That's the bigger card, number 50, 23 of 50, MJ's number. PSA 9, Japan's finest, Ichiro and Ohtani. And we're going to have a lot of these. Again, you buy these cards, $4.81 delivered. I think about 50 to 60, split them up in 2 orders. And next thing you know, we've got roughly 80% plus gem rate. Update was such a great year to grade cards. In 2018 specifically. Very, very, very good set to get graded. So my plan is to not butcher the entire market and throw all these on there auction style. It's not really how I roll. But hopefully we can slowly sell those. I was hoping that one of these foils, because I sent off 2 foils, would come back at 10. No bueno. Both came back 9s. US 1. Again, I really do like those cards. They haven't really taken off. So relative to all the other Ohtani stuff that has taken off, the rainbow foils, granted there's a bunch of them. There's US 1, there's US 285, there's the US 153, there's another one with Upton and Mike Trout, I believe. So there's a couple of these different versions. I think there's another one even on top of that, like the 3 home run streak or something. There's like almost 5 Ohtanis in this set. So there's no shortage of Ohtanis. Ohtani does not have any shortage of cards. But right now, he is en fuego. And it's great. So, also got a bunch of these. Topps Chrome. Topps Chrome. Chrome. Love it. Love it, love it. All right, so those Topps Chromes are very, very nice. And I can't wait to go through the financials with you guys because the financials on this are very, very good. So let's go into our next box. All right, so back on the Panini Honors train. So we've got a red Tom Brady numbered to 10. Not sure why they left off Panini in the name. They seem to be doing that quite often. I don't really like that. I wish that they would put Panini in the name. It's going to make listing this a little bit more difficult, in my opinion. All right, what card number was that? It was 41. I'm going to go ahead and throw this one in here. I want these to be more so in order. 43, Topps Chrome, Shohei Ohtani. These are now hitting 350. 350. Literally, 350 for the 10s. Crazy, dude. 9s are like I think maybe 150. 150. And I got more getting graded, dude. I got more. And in my check out my other videos. It's not just base. I ain't just base. We got refractors for days, dog. I mean, refractors, pinks, sepias, prisms. No X's. I've been trying to find X's. The X's have all but dried up, it seems. I graded a lot of those in 2020. Well, not a lot, but I graded a handful in 2021. They're just hard to come by. People are hanging on to those. But all the other ones, I mean, ideally, I would like to get some that have some serial numbers on them. This is a big one. So don't let this card swing by you, because this is probably the best card in the order. Color swap, the name, color swap on the team name. So pop 42, 44, something like that. Beautiful card, unbelievable. Last one sold for around $2,000. Next up, we've got a collector's cards. This one also looks pretty benign, nothing special, but the collector's card is actually quite special. Last one sold for about $600, so $500 to $600. Pop is less than 110, I believe. Rainbow foil. This is the one that I really thought was going to come back a PSA 10. I'm very disappointed that it did not. US 1 I did not expect. This one I did expect. I'm disappointed that that one did not come back a gem mint card. So we'll see. Maybe it's crack out. Maybe not. We'll see. PSA 10, more of these. We'll go through these really, really quick. Again, I don't really plan on crushing the market by flooding the market with these. And I also want to go through the financials. So I want to make sure that we have time to go through the financials and let everybody know why I bought everything, the rationale for it, etc., etc., etc. All right. Next up, switching gears. Now we got some Hall of Fame autographs. So franchise legends, Joe Montana autograph. He's signing a lot of stuff right now, but PSA 10 on that autograph. It's basically what? Tom Brady, Joe Montana, Patrick Mahomes. That's what people are saying. Maybe that's the top 3. Some people may have Peyton Manning. Some people, may have somebody else. I don't know. Blue Ice. That's nice. So, yeah, dude. You have a top 3 quarterback autograph PSA 10 all day. I'll do that all day. That's almost like the equivalent basketball guy for this is maybe Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. So top 5 great all time, maybe top 3. And he's still signing autographs, and PSA 10 autographs of him are still relatively cheap. I'm done grading mosaic autographs. I'm done. Totally done. I cannot get gem mint on these at all. And they were uncirculated. I don't know. Maybe I crack them out and send them to Beckett. Maybe that's what I do. But it's very frustrating because I cannot get 10s on these guys at all. So we're done with that. All right, now put these guys up. Again, I don't want them to bang around. Perfect. Next. So I think that this is maybe a little bit weaker of a stack, but lots of cool autographs, just not weak in terms of grades. So you can see the Topps update. Ohtani's really stole a lot of the gem rate, but at least it's on Ohtani, so that's good. Dan Marino Gold Prism autograph. That's sweet. Dan the man. Let's go. Let's go. King Griffey Jr. Pristine Refractor PSA 9. We've also got a Gold Zone. This is a monster. Numbered to 99, boys. Let's go. All right, what did I pay for this? $138. And I believe this is probably going to be a $400 to $500 card plus, if I were to guess. Also some cheapy classics, PSA 10. I mean, what's that? 70, 80, 90, 100 bucks plus. PSA 9, again, these PSA 9s, they're going to be break even if not make money. Again, I'm paying $481, $15 to get graded, call it 20 bucks altogether. And then I'm probably going to be able to sell them for at least 20, at least. I haven't even looked to see what the 9s go for, but I can't imagine those selling for less than 20. Try to get a 10 on these National Trading Card Days. These are very hard to find with clean corners. Very, very hard. So this is a card that I think is actually underrated relative to all the other Ohtanis out there. And I know a lot of people will be like, well, of course you're going to say that, Tyler, you got one. Well, look at all the other Ohtanis I have and go look at the other orders that I have that also have other Ohtani cards in them. So relative to all the Ohtani cards that either I own or the ones that are in the marketplace, because I'm clearly not biased by which one I have, because I have a lot of them, this card is incredibly underrated. Why? Because this is the first Ohtani that actually features him with Chrome technology and his Angels uniform. Why is that important? This card was released in the spring 2018 Bowman release. So you have Bowman with Chrome, you have Bowman Chrome, you have Bowman Draft. In that order, released throughout the year. The Bowman set has him pitching. He has a pitching Bowman regular card, and he also has the autograph card, of course, which is him pitching, which is the Bowman with Chrome. Now, he does not have a Bowman Chrome card in that set because technically he really wasn't a prospect, so that he didn't, he was a rookie card, and the only Chrome cards that were available in Bowman with Chrome are prospect cards, not rookie cards, unless it's a rookie autograph. I don't even know if they have rookie autographs. Yeah, they do have rookie autographs, which is why he had the pitching autograph. But like Aaron Judge, for example, in his 2017 Bowman Chrome or Bowman with Chrome set, they have what's called the Rookie of the Year favorite set, which is an insert set. It's not a subset, it's an insert set with Chrome technology. Now, the interesting thing about Aaron Judge's year is he has a Bowman Chrome Rookie of the Year favorites card, okay? And he also has a Bowman Chrome Rookie of the Year favorites mega box card. What's interesting is Shohei Ohtani does not have that. Now, we all know Shohei Ohtani's first Major League license card was 2017 Bowman Chrome Mega Box World Baseball Classic subset, insert set, whatever you want to call it, whatever. That everybody knows about that card. That one's phenomenal, right? That's the one to go to. This card's relatively under the radar, probably because it's his second one, but it is his rookie year, rookie logo. Is it a true rookie card? You all debate that at a different day. But this is the first one that actually has Chrome technology. Of course, he has the pitching autograph card, but this was only available in the Mega Box set because they had the Chrome Rookie of the Year favorites Mega Box version that has Ohtani in it. So I think this is really, really cool. The pop on this is still, I believe, less than $250 if I'm not mistaken. The value on this has not gone anywhere near what some of the other Ohtanis have gone for, which means, to me, I think this is a very undervalued card. Again, it's not necessarily a true rookie, so it's Bowman Chrome #1 batting, which is released in the fall, with PSA 10s, just almost around a pop of almost 2,000. That's significantly more valuable than this. Should it? I don't know. I'd rather have this. Or I'd rather have 5 of these, to be honest, as opposed to 1 of those. Just my opinion. All right, Torrey Holt flashback, blue ice. I know some people may not care about those weeds, but I kind of do. I like rarity. Rarity's cool. Rarity is important. But also that uniqueness, that's what people who were collecting back in the day actually valued. It wasn't, oh, this is the card to get. There's 5,000 Topps Chrome PSA 10s out there. I have to get a Topps Chrome because Topps Chrome, Topps Chrome, Topps Chrome. No, they actually used to go after rare cards. Rarity actually used to drive the value. It wasn't the brand. I mean, Bowman Chrome was not always the best card for every single player. It just wasn't. I mean, Bowman's Best may have been the best card for some players. Now, this is kind of cool. And there's different variations, iterations of that. I remember Albert Pujols' most rare card came from a Donruss product. His rarest rookie, meaning his most limited rookie, the one that I wanted was not his Bowman Chrome. I wanted, back in 2001, the one, it was like a game-used memorabilia rookie card numbered to 200. I forget what set. Maybe, I want to say it's Donruss Limited, but that's not right. But he had one where, again, as part of the base set, there's only 200 of them out there. So stuff like that, to me, I thought was a lot more cool. Of course, times have changed. Crease going all the way through the card. This card presents very well. Lesson to you all out there. Do not sell cards with creases undisclosed. Period. Just don't do it. I wasn't not an asshole, and I did not return this card, but I could have. I just got it graded instead because it presents very well. It's PSA 1.5, probably a pop 1, if I were to guess. Michael Vick, Lots of 9s on these, unfortunately. They really screwed me on these. Jeez. Ray Lewis. Man, crazy. Kenny Pickett. Don't really have many expectations for him other than just grading this, and hopefully somebody who is speculating on it will want to buy it. Joe Burrow, championship ticket. So I've been trying to find a Mahomes and I've been trying to find a Brady, all off-centered. This one was a centered version of this. Probably going to be a low pop. Love championship tickets, especially for people who have the first one, the rookie one, the hard to get one. They may want to complete that run. So I think that's cool. Barry Sanders. I got screwed on those, dude. They just gave me those 10s on those Joe Montanas and said, enjoy. You're not getting 10s on anything else. But at least they gave me some 10s on some shows. And I knew that some of these were going to be 9s because some of the ones with 9s do have scratch surfaces. So fully acknowledge that. All right. So we are almost done. Just a handful of cards left. And then we're going to jump into the financials and break down how I'm going to make money on this order. And why I'm very optimistic about cards as we go into the future. Okay. So last stack. Then we're going to jump into some financials. We'll pull that right over there. First up, Tom Brady No Huddle Purple Prism, number 235. Tom Brady No Huddle Red, number 50. Tom Brady Orange Prism, numbered to 249. Tom Brady Orange Prism, or Joe Burrow, not Tom. I mean, they're the same person, right? That's what we're told. Joe Burrow is the next coming of Tom Brady, so... This one I'm very surprised with. PSA 8. Left to right, off-centered. You can tell by the little checker boxes. Maybe it is that off-centered. Yeah, it might be. It might be. Yeah, that might be on me. Blue, first off the line. May crack that one. May crack that one. Try it with Beckett at the National. We'll see. Insert. You all have already seen that one. Archives. This one is a definitive PSA 9. It's got a soft corner on the back. But... glossy, very low pop. Super low pop on that. Silver glossy. This is that gold that I was talking about. Unfortunately, it also came back a 9. This is way nicer than the blue. The blue, definitive 9. This one, to me, looked like a 10. I'm a little bit disappointed in that grade. A little bit disappointed in this one, but as we think about some of the Ohtani cards that did hit 10s, I had the Father's Day card, number 399, that came back a PSA 10. I had the color swap, which is the monster. I needed that one. That one was... more than makes up for a lot of stuff. The Mega Box card, which is undervalued but still high value, and then the Score Gold number to 99. Those are really the big Ohtanis in this order that were parallels that were very, very nice. Now, some of these other ones I have had 10s of. I've had 10s of the Silver Glossy. I've moved them very well. I actually still may have one. I can't remember. I've had golds of that. Nothing recently, though, unfortunately. But a gold 10 of that is not going to be anything of tremendous value relative to the ones I got 10s of. And I've had 10s of this. This is not going to be of anything significantly of value either. But I do have a couple more of these in the mail that I'm trying to get 10s on anyway. So, not all is lost. The big cards hit, and that's what makes me happy. So, more than makes up for a lot of the stuff. All right, we are done with that. We're going to migrate over here to our spreadsheet. The spreadsheet is going to show lots of beautiful things. So as we go through here, the nuts and bolts of what people want to see, we'll just get down to the nitty gritty. Gem rate. We are at roughly 56% gems, 43 nines, the rest, lower. $1,673 in terms of grading fees, $1,673 for 112 cards. That does include the return shipping costs. Cost of goods sold. So how much did I pay for all of these cards? $7,379.87. That includes shipping, tax, everything, all out the door. Receivables. I just went through and fixed this right before filming just to make sure we are up to date, and we are at $15,469. What does that amount to, ladies and gentlemen? When you look at our assets and our liabilities, which is essentially cost of goods sold and grading expenses added together, we have a expected margin, and yes, that is with fees. It's just a carryover for years. $6,415. Almost $6,500, dude. 70% ROI, almost 71%. So let's go card by card. Gold Zone, last one sold 500. That may be, actually, I think that one might break 500 if I'm not mistaken. Last one of these guys sold for 500, so I've got conservatively 300 because I don't know if that's a liquid price or a buy it now price that may not hold. Archives pitching, you'll see a lot of these PSA 10s conservative prices, dude. Conservative. This one may be right on the money. Conservative for the archives. Maybe conservative for these archives inserts. Maybe conservative for these big league parallels. That's maybe conservative for the missing backplate. PSA 10s on the, so probably maybe a 10% undercut there. 2,000 on the last color swap, so kind of depends on if somebody wants to pay market value for one of those. These I might crack and regrade. PSA 10, rainbow foil, I think I could probably 75, maybe 100. We'll see. Maybe that's a stretch. But then we got these guys. So PSA 10s for the Ichiro Ohtani right now are going between 80 and 110. Is that going to hold by the time I liquidate everything? I don't know. It depends on if Ohtani keeps producing, which I think that he will. The PSA 9s are obviously not going to be 40, but I have a blended average of essentially 40 for all of those. Pitching, Topps Chrome card. So the 1.5, actually I think I could get 80 bucks out of that. It's below raw. It's about half of raw, maybe 60% of raw, but it presents so well. I mean, it's an amazing card. What can I say? And you can see what I've paid for all of these Topps Chromes. I mean, I was buying these March, April, maybe early May. Sent them off first week of June. Boom. Now look at them. I mean, we're talking about 5xing our purchase price. 4 to 5x for 10s. The 9s have essentially, doubled in price, if not more. So freshman flash PSA 10s, again, that's a low estimate. And then we're getting into some of the football stuff. Some of the football stuff, it's going to be a little bit harder to gauge. That one's where the variance is going to come into play because this is not as liquid, unfortunately. So I'll just show you this. We won't go card by card, but you can kind of see a lot of these 9s are going to be break even, so not a lot of wins there. I'm really hoping that some of these 10s from Prism are going to carry me a little bit. You can see the bulk of the value from this order is coming from me betting on Shohei Ohtani. The first half, if not 70% of this order is going to be from betting on Shohei Ohtani in the season. It paid off considerably. The second half of this is going to be speculating on NFL preseason hype, Patrick Mahomes, Netflix series, Kansas City Chiefs coming off their championship. There is talk about an undefeated season. I don't necessarily think that's going to happen. Don't want to talk about it. Don't want to jinx it. Don't want anything like that to enter this space. But the point of this is to really speculate on NFL season. You can see that in some of my other orders. I have some Brock Purdy cards. I have more of these prisms. I spread them out over multiple orders. I didn't want to get crushed all at one time. So again, first half, this before sending the order, truly speculative, because this is the part that is most at risk. It's somebody who is playing in season. If they don't perform well, cards tank. If they perform well, they perform historically well, they go up incredibly in value, right? So the safe part of this order is actually the back half, where we're looking at players. Tom Brady's retired. Lots of these guys are retired. Joe Burrow's safe because people are speculating on him to have a good year. Same with Patrick Mahomes. He's got a massive collector base now. So this is building anticipation for the NFL preseason. We're last week of July, soon to be August. Preseason's right around the corner. NFL's right around the corner. By that time, Shohei Ohtani may lose a little bit of luster because more people are going to be focusing on what's happening in the NFL season unless Ohtani is doing something historic. So that's the rationale behind this order, why I'm buying a lot of stuff at this point in time. And of course, it's going to pay off considerably. Why am I happy about or excited? Why does this make me excited? These ROIs are ROIs that are getting back to what I was getting in 2017, 2018, pre-explosion, pre-hobby explosion. So this is a really, really good order. Of course, it's taking Ohtani a historic year to pull that off. And whether or not that's going to be replicated again next year, the year after, again, it's a continuous attempt to find value in the market. That's why it's difficult, man. In order to do this and do this well, you have to have a feel for it. It's not something where you can be taught technical tasks. I can teach people things. I can teach people how to go fish, but as you are fishing, you do need to learn how to catch your own fish. Can't just have somebody tell you exactly how to do it. You can pay for lessons. You can learn from somebody who is giving you lessons, but eventually you do have to get a feel for it. So I know a lot of people have asked for a lot of assistance just personally from people that I know, people that I'm trying to mentor who I know personally, but it's very difficult because you do have to get a feel for it. Like, they will ask me questions about, should I buy this person right now, whenever I was buying them last year, and I'm selling them now that you know about them. So you really have to get to a point where you have a feel for the market and a good understanding for whatever it is that you're going after. And I was very confident in Ohtani coming into the year. I thought that he had a fantastic year last year. I don't know, he would have gotten the MVP had it not been for Aaron Judge. We're in a 3-year window for Shohei Ohtani right now that is the greatest 3-year window in the history of baseball. I'm convinced of that. I don't care about the WAR number. I'm totally convinced this is the 3-year window that's the best of all time. You translate that into a 4, 5, 6, 7-year window that may be the greatest of all time. We're talking about Bowman Chrome autograph parallels, gold and above, hitting levels that we may have never seen. Now granted, he does have a pitching and a hitting version, so it's a little bit more difficult. He's got double the supply. The hitting version does not necessarily have a lot of examples out there. Like, there's no refractor for either pitching or hitting. There's not full color spectrums for the batting. He does have a base, but he doesn't have significant color for everything else. So I think that there's still a lot of room left for his high-end stuff. And, I mean, again, if he has the greatest stretch for the next 6 to 7 years, we're talking about the modern day, in my opinion, modern day 52 Mantle Honus Wagner tobacco card. It's the Bowman Chrome gold and up. That's what I would be going after. And yes, I am biased whenever it comes to that, because my best card right now, 2018 Bowman Chrome hitting variation, Shohei Ohtani autograph, orange refractor, Beckett 9.5 with the pesky little 9 autograph. It's okay, but beautiful card, fantastic, love it, and it has a lot of room to go. I have no thoughts about moving that card at this moment. So I really do apologize for not getting out a lot of content. Again, thank you all for having patience with me and sticking through. But if you all like this, by all means, message me down below. And again, if you see me at the National, please stop and say hi. Peace.